Oh, but our mat Pilates studio is like kind of dark, which I like. There's no
so
windows.
You can get the like glow in the dark.
Like that'd be kind of.
Oh yeah, we playing with that now. We playing with that now. Sometimes you forget you gotta add light to things to create depth. Can't just be shadows the whole time. We like the shadows. We do like the shadows.
My life wasn't perfect, yeah, I know that now. When it came crashing down, all I know is that I need you around. When it comes crashing down, all I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby, you can give me everything I want. Everything I want. You are all I need now. It's crazy, but it's true. You're all I need. You make my heart and spirit always dance and sing. You're captivating me. All I need is to know that I'm in your heart and never be apart. All I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby. I can give you everything you want. Everything you want. You are all I need now. It's crazy, but it's true. You're all I need.
Do you have any like special plans that you're gonna do
For
the holidays?
not off the top of head right now. However, I'm turning 30 out there, so better celebrate somehow. I don't know how I want to yet, though. I don't really ice skate or winter sports, so I have to find some other.
I know you're not near Providence, but maybe there's one close to you. For one of my birthdays when I went back home, we did like ice bumper cars.
Ooh,
That was so fun.
ice bumper cars.
Yeah.
That sounds dangerous and fun. Okay, question. I was thinking about this in the shower today. What song, if any, could you say has defined your interpretation of what love is supposed to feel like?
Ooh,
Yeah.
easy.
Ooh.
It's tattooed on me, on my stomach.
What's okay? Tell me.
Demolition Lovers by My Chemical Romance. I have been obsessed with that song since I think I heard it when I was like 10. And I like had just started getting into them and I was like, oh, this is cool. And I wasn't really like, I didn't have a style yet. So like I showed it to like someone and she was like, this is like really dark. Are you okay? And I'm like, no, it's beautiful. And I have As Snow Falls on Desert Sky. And the whole song is kind of like a Bonnie and Clyde moment of like, I will die in like a hail of bullets with you. Which when I watched Bonnie and Clyde, that didn't happen. So I was very disappointed. But the song kind of illustrates just this like, I'll do anything for you. Like I'm in it, like till death, whatever that looks like actual ride or die.
I don't know the song. You'll have to share at some point.
Definitely.
I'm curious to know what it feels like.
I think just like the emotion in his voice too, because like their first album, I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love, like even the title of that, it's so raw and just like they're first starting out to be a band. So there's really not a storyline to it. Every song is just like their actual feelings and experiences, which I love.
Okay. Demolition Lovers.
I'll send it to you. Don't worry.
Please do. No, please do. I would love to learn because I love a love song. Like I'm a sucker for a love song. Mine is Must Be Nice by Life Jennings.
Okay.
It's
I don't
like,
know that one. You'll have to show me.
I will definitely share it with you. I also have it on like a million of my playlists. Like I usually try to keep them one song one time on a playlist. That one like pops up often. It's very my favorite lines. Even when your hustling days are gone, she'll be by your side, still holding on. And like that to me was something that like growing up, my grandparents had that, my great grandparents had that, my parents did not. And so I really wished that for myself, where it's like you were just there through the grind. You're there when I got my rewards. You were there to reap the rewards. And now we're just going to bow out gracefully. Like we're both just going to pass out right here. And it's not sad. It has like a sexiness to it that's just like, yeah, we passionate and it's hot and we fight. Don't think we don't fight, but like we'll always talk it out. We always gonna talk it out. You're gonna braid my hair afterwards. It's gonna feel good. It's gonna be great.
It's like everything a relationship should feel.
Yes. And the fact that like the through line is just like, it must be nice. It must be nice to have that. It must be nice to feel that is like the through of it. And I'm like, yes, it must be nice to just have someone you know is gonna ride for you. Period. Beautiful. The end. Even if you fuck up, they're gonna be like, in public, they're gonna be like, no, she was great. In private, they're gonna be like, yo, babe, you need to tighten up the ship. That was not cool. And I feel that way about friends too, where I'm like, you'll check me. You'll wait till we walk away from the situation.
No, I'll give you a face. Like,
girl, get it together. You're acting a little sideways. You need that. I also need you to just be by my side in this moment.
Because sometimes I'll act crazy with you too.
Exactly. Like when I had to smack some hands and save some drinks. It's like,
the fact that I know exactly what you're talking about.
It was like an impulse. Like, why are you reaching for her? Don't touch her, girl. But you were right there. You let it happen, and then afterwards, you're like, I can't believe you just smacked this man's hand like a toddler. Like,
so funny.
Why are you touching people's things? Again,
he deserved it.
Parenting. Back to it. Initially, the other night when we were like laying here chatting, I asked you about Fawn Winters, which is like, that's how I originally met you, through Instagram. Fawn Winters. Didn't know your actual name. Honestly thought that was your name.
Really?
Well, you have a face that could be a fawn, for sure. For sure. I haven't met a lot of fawns in my life, but like you have a face that could be one.
I haven't either. Actually spelled like the actual animal. I have, but not FAWN.
When did she come into conception? Like, when were you like, okay, this is, I want an alter ego, or I want like a stage name, and this is what it will be.
Well, honestly, like growing up, I always was thinking of different names just because no one could pronounce my real name correctly. And I was just like sick of it. And it didn't feel like me. Now I love my name. And I love that just my friends and family know it. But when I moved here, I was kind of in the back of my head thinking about something. But when I got scouted by Suicide Girls, which was like a super big dream for me, they were like, don't obviously use your real name. So they kind of helped me. And initially I thought of like, oh, like in the photo shoots, my eyes stand out. And my mom always called me Bambi eyes. And Bambi was taken, obviously, like several times on the website. And I think the main girl, Penny, she might have helped me kind of come up with Fawn. And then Winters just kind of came with it.
Well, you were born in the winter.
Yeah, so East Coast. I was thinking, weather, deer, kind of goes.
So it was more so just a name when you first started. It wasn't really like a personality.
Yes and no. I was like connecting it to kind of like my features already, so it felt very comfortable. And I think when I first started, because I don't know, when I first moved here, like I loved it. And like just even moving here, I felt pretty good about myself. But I was still like a bit shy. So having that name and like an alter ego associated with, oh, like I'm modeling, I'm getting into acting, really helped. But now that I think about it and like that I stream every day, it just seems like me. Sometimes it seems like if I don't see anyone all day and like I'm just streaming, it seems more like me, which is weird.
What does that mean? What is more like you?
Or maybe that's not the right way to say it, but it's like the same thing. Like there's no really
separation.
Yeah. In that instance of like, I'm not really going out a lot. I'm at home working and streaming, and maybe I have a few gigs, so everyone's just calling me Fawn.
Does that bother you ever? Like when you're out, does it bother you when it's more of like, oh, I'm out with Fawn, we're hanging out with Fawn, but like your own name isn't really being said?
Not really, because I feel like if it's someone like you or someone I'm close with, they'll call me my real name, and it's almost a good indicator of like, oh, this is a business thing. Like, how do they know me? But I love Fawn, so no, it doesn't bother me.
Okay, cool. Honestly, I was nervous getting ready for this because I was like, I never use Fawn. Like, Fawn's not the name that I'm used to using when I look at you.
Yeah.
And so I was super like, oh God. Yeah. So if you ever catch me like pause for a moment, it's because I'm trying to remember who I'm talking to.
Who is it?
Yeah.
I think when we were trying to do our podcast, like you would say my legal name. Yeah.
I would. I'd throw your government out there. I know, I'm sorry.
The stalkers.
I've just never, I've tried I try to come up with what I would hope my alter ego would be. And the names never land, so I just always go by Samone, and Samone sticks. And like that's
I love
just
your name.
Yeah.
And you're not giving out like your full name, so it's not like you have to worry about people, looking you up necessarily.
Even if they did, what are they gonna find?
What are they well, like your address or something?
No. I have too many. I move too often, or used to move too often. So it's like, who is she really? She's a spy. I used to tell people I was a spy, which almost tracked because I did work for the government. So I could have been.
Yeah.
For all they know.
Maybe you were.
Maybe I am. No, I'm kidding. I'm not.
This is an operation.
All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel.
That's not one I learned in elementary school.
No, you didn't learn the pop goes the weasel. That's that song.
Oh! I didn't know there was mulberry involved in
Oh,
that.
yeah, you gotta run around the bush.
This is so calming. Right? I needed this. I was like, I'm not going to stream today, so I'm going to get so much done.
Nah.
So you mentioned moving out here. You also mentioned that like when you were back home, you didn't necessarily always feel like you were being like acknowledged, recognized, even like with your name. It just didn't feel like you. It wasn't comfortable. When did you draw the line between who you wanted to be and who your parents or whoever were expecting you to be? Yeah.
Pretty early. I was pretty rebellious as a kid.
Okay.
I feel like when I hit like 12, 13, and that's kind of when I had established like, then because you know my full name, and then like the shorter nickname of it, which one of my good friends coined, and I felt more comfortable with that. And I hate to say because people could pronounce it easier, but almost. But yeah, and like first grade through like fifth grade, teachers would like get my name wrong, mispronounce it. I'm like, you've known me for years. Like, this is a school in Connecticut. Like, there are not that many kids here where you could not.
Not many with your name either.
And I told you the Zaboomafoo story where someone's mom called me Zaboomafoo instead of my real name.
Like actually called you Zaboomafoo? Like,
yeah.
Said the harder thing instead of just your actual?
Yeah, my friend like introduced me, and her mom, who was drunk, but that's not an excuse, was like, oh, Zaboomafoo, okay. Yeah, it was wild.
Oh, shit. Just flipping as hell. Do you also think that was a racial thing?
It could be. Yeah. That's kind of... It took a while for me to find myself growing up where I did. Not to say there aren't lovely people there, but biracial, bisexual, just like not really fitting anywhere. And that was a constant kind of struggle and push and pull with my family too. So yeah, as soon as I graduated high school, moved out, tattooing, working at Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Zoomies, all the stories.
Yes.
And that's where I kind of felt more me. Definitely when I had my own space. That alone time, like growing up as an only child definitely made me feel like more shy and antisocial. So like being able to go out into the world and it's just like, it's just me. Like I'm 18, I have a studio apartment. Like, what am I doing? I got to meet people.
Dude, that's fucking cool. 18 with a studio apartment.
Well, back when rent was, 600. So
still,
my little manager job at Hot Topic and tattooing would cover it.
What was the first thing you like decorated when you went in? Like, what makes a house a home for you?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think, which I still do, I started putting like records up on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like since my parents hated the music I was listening to.
Do you remember the first record you hung?
Oh, it had to be, I think, Between the Buried and Me, which I think one of my exes took. But that had Deftones, The Cure.
When I think about myself at 18, who was she? She was rebellious to a point. I'm the oldest of 4, though, so there's like that.
You feel a responsibility, kind of.
Yeah, to go back and like check in, whatever. I moved in with a boyfriend and his family.
Scandalous.
Oh, yeah. I was that girlfriend. I was the one that's like, I live with him and his mom and his brother and like the whole kit and caboodle. And it was fun. It was confusing.
How so?
Because I would spend so much time with his family. And because I like to describe it as like a hot household. They're all very passionate. They're all very like hot-headed and quick to like make a comment, say a thing, do a thing, whatever, right? And so I wasn't always bringing exes around, especially if I knew they couldn't handle
they might feel
every
like
personality. Yeah, because they're all huge personalities and there's no filter. So I wasn't bringing them around often, but I was always with their people. And you know me, I'm very like individualistic in how I move. Just in general, I like to do my own thing. And so I felt myself getting swallowed like slowly into what was supposed to be like the hometown relationship. And you're gonna get married and have kids. I'm in high school. Don't talk to me about
that's crazy.
No married, no kids. No, I have siblings that I practically raised. I don't want to talk about kids. Like,
do you think you would have felt different if you had been an only child? How that would have like affected you? Would you be crazier?
I think so. I think I would have been crazier because my mom would have had the opportunity to be crazier because she had me at 20. And so if I was the only thing she was really worried about, girl, she would have been buck wild out doing whatever. We probably would have moved away. But because she had me and then had my sister 2 years later, it was like, oh no, I'm locked down here. And then had my brother like 5 years after that. So it's just like, she just got in the motherhood spiel, which then made me mommy number 2.
Did you like it?
Sometimes. Sometimes I felt it was super, super rewarding. I think now that I'm older, it's even more so. Because I see my influence very much in them. And they'll even tell my mom, they're like, you don't know what you're talking about. Samone knows me best. Which, I always love to give her a little, because I'm her. I am her. So I'm just like, yeah, this is good. Look at our work.
Right. We did this.
It did give me a weird, jaded energy towards men for a long time. Because I watched my mom do the single mom thing, be very happy doing that. Watched men come in. She'd always pick men who needed a mom. And so it was like gaining a sibling rather than gaining a father figure until she met my dad. But even then, a similar dynamic. They're not together now, which good.
Yeah.
it's a plus. But now I see like that trickle down into the boys because they're his children. And so like to watch that dynamic is
yeah, it's hard.
I do it different. I do it different.
I have an interesting question because like growing up as an only child and obviously leaving home so early, I do still feel a responsibility to like, oh, I have to take care of my parents when they get older and can't. Do you feel like since you already kind of had that role of parenting, like does that fall on you where you're like the younger siblings can?
We actually joke about this a lot.
Really?
Yeah. All 4 of us joke about it a lot. I feel like I don't worry about it as much because my parents have 3 other kids they could go to if they needed to, and we'll all be successful. I just know it, so I'm not really worried about it. But I told my mom she could come and stay with me once I have a place for her to stay that's not inside my house.
Like a little guest
like
house.
a guest house where she can have her own space, her own whatever. Because like even sometimes she'll come and visit. Love you, Mom. She'll come visit, and I catch her fall into her motherly habits. And I'm like, don't tell me what to do in my own house, you know. And so I don't want to have to say it. I'll be like, go to your house, go to your little cottage,
Yeah.
and act however you want to act. But in my house, under my roof,
Right.
we got my rules. You pass the joint in this direction. The amount of times she's messed up the passing of the joint.
The fact that your mom even smoked is so cool.
It's rare, but she will every now and again, and she always fucks the rotation.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
every time.
we can't be too mad at her.
They're all pissed. It's a thing every time, constant. But I do love the conversations I have with her, and because we're only 2 decades apart, there's a lot of similarities and like so many stark differences between like our views. Like growing up, she always was like, you're too sweet on the world, you know, you're too rainbows and sunshine, too
That's
trusting.
not a bad thing though, because once you lose that, it's rough.
And that's how I felt. I was always like, well, if you're bitter or if you're hardened towards the world, then like what is that? And so her and I are very different in that way. So the conversations we have are otherworldly sometimes because she really does give me a perspective that I just don't have. Like she was like, yeah, when I was pregnant with you, a cop grabbed me by the throat, picked me up, and choked me on a police car. She's like, because that's the era we were in. We were in the fuck the police era. She's like, you know nothing of that. I was like, well.
I mean, in this day and age, it's
different level
unfortunately.
of yeah, like different way of them moving through the streets now. And even then, they're still kind of doing that. But I just haven't had to go through it, you know? So I don't know.
That's cool you guys can talk like that, though.
Growing up an only child, do you feel like you have to be more reserved in your thoughts and feelings around certain things because you are the only one that your parents have? So there's like a level of pressure there?
For sure. I mean, I feel like growing up, and like me and my parents have a good relationship now, but when you're young, like I almost didn't like other kids. Like I wanted to hang out with like my mom and my dad and like their older friends. And the first day of school, I think me and my mom like both were terrified for different reasons. I'm like, I don't want to meet all of these like loud children and just, no, my teachers would say like, she's mute. And I don't know if that's because I felt I should be reserved or if there was just like an antisocialness in me, which I still have a little bit. But growing up and seeing how different my views were from my parents and how I could actually get in trouble for just feeling how I felt definitely made me more closed off.
Now, would you actually call it antisocial? And I was reading something today where it was like, I'm not antisocial, just sometimes I want to be out and not like bothered. Do you feel like that is antisocial or is that something else? Like, should it be categorized as a different thing?
I mean, I feel like if you don't want to be bothered by people, like you don't want to socialize, isn't that kind of the definition?
But I want to be around them. I just don't want to be bothered by them.
Oh, okay.
You know?
I can't relate to that. If I'm in that mood, like even if I'm going for a walk with Nova, sometimes it's like I have her and she needs the exercise, so I'll go. But I'm like, I hope I don't like run into any people. Like I just don't. I don't want to. I don't want to see people. I want to see dogs, other dogs, but.
Okay, that is antisocial.
Yeah.
That is antisocial. I don't know what it is that I have that. I just want to watch. Like
that
I just want to be around.
Different.
You know?
Yeah.
But I don't really want to be bothered. I don't want to be acknowledged per se. Like I don't need somebody to be like, oh my God, Samone. Like now I gotta extend energy when really all I wanted to do is exist and like take up space. Yeah. You know?
I wouldn't mind that. Knowing like you're almost a ghost.
Yeah.
Like if no one can see me. Because I do like people watching.
I love people watching. We're so interesting. And we're shaped weird. Okay. Tell me, that most humans, when you look at them, like I think of like Wallace and Gromit characters and like the claymation characters, but you look outside and they exist.
Yeah, they do.
And like the Jack Skellingtons of the world exist. Like these.
Where have you seen Bone Daddy? Show me.
Not Bone
I've been
Daddy.
looking for him.
Not Bone Daddy. I'm crying. I see that character's face in my head now in the band. It's like, hey, Bone Daddy.
Oh, yeah. It was like my first crush.
That was your first crush, huh?
I think so.
Jack Skellington.
Mm-hmm.
So you know me, I love working in different lighting too.
Oh yeah, with the pink light. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
It is. It helps me see things that I couldn't see before. I know that like there are some artists that are like, no, you should paint in the same light at the same time of day every day. But I'm like, but if I'm looking at it at different times of day, in different lighting, right? Then why wouldn't I just paint it so that it kind of transforms depending on what's hitting it?
Would you ever put like glow in the dark or fluorescent?
Absolutely, I would.
What did freedom feel like? Like, if you could describe what that initial feeling felt like.
Felt like free falling into a whirlpool. You know, have you ever played the 101 Dalmatians game?
No. No? Describe me.
You're a little Dalmatian running around. There's different levels, and one's in like a sewer. Not that freedom felt like a sewer, but it's like this whirlpool, and that's how you travel to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
And little Dalmatian just goes, whoop. That's how I felt. Just going in.
Sheesh. When you put it like that, it sounds terrifying.
A little bit, but also just like I didn't care.
Yeah.
I'm like, the past 18 years have been something, so let me try something new. Get a little wild.
Get a little wild.
No.
Would you say you were loving yourself during that time, or was it something else?
It took me a long time to probably get to a point where I could say I loved myself. Because I still didn't know who I was. Like, I just left high school. Like, all of my friends were either going to college or, like, doing other things. And I'd set up this new life in not a super far away little city, but it was far. And I was on my own and really, like, just by myself. Like, no, I think I had a hamster. But other than that,
cute familiar choice.
Yeah.
Little hamster.
That's all I could take care of. They wouldn't let me hold the guinea pigs. And I was still allergic to cats.
Sheesh. Okay, yep. So you had your hamster,
Yeah.
your apartment, and free fall.
Free fall.
When did you pull the parachute?
I feel like I pulled the parachute when I was still living with my parents and just got in a ton of trouble. So maybe this was more of almost a safe free fall, where not safe where it's I'm out on my own now, but the scariest thing to me was like getting in trouble. Like, I got in a lot of trouble. So
what is trouble? There are like levels to trouble, right?
Yeah.
So like, what level of trouble were you like, damn, I really don't want to?
Running away from home definitely caused a lot of issues. Like turning off my cell phone, like straight up, like I'm gonna go off the grid. Well, I'm gonna hide at my friend's house, but this is it. No, and found me, had hell to pay.
Jeez.
Tried it again. I literally like was gonna go out the bathroom window, and I didn't know it didn't open fully, and I had like a suitcase. I was like, "Are you serious?
Shit.
I can't fit."
Damn. What was making you run away?
I mean, I was very angsty and rebellious. Like, I was a little emo teenager, and I didn't have my music. Like, I got my iPod taken away. I couldn't write in like journals. I feel like I didn't have anything.
That was yours.
And I almost felt like, was it really my fault for acting out, but that these things got taken away? And then obviously like falling in love with a girl, and like that didn't really go with my parents' religion. So I'm like, I just got to get out of here or I'm going to go crazy. And I feel like all the craziness that followed running away, when I did get back home, although it was like awkward at first, I'm like, well, this is a little more sane than what I was going through out there. So I can deal with it for a few more years.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, me and my parents are just, or I should say me and my mom are just the kind of people who can't like live together. Otherwise, we can get along and have conversations.
My sister and my mom are like that. Better apart.
Yeah.
Like with your own personal space. And you can have your ideals where you want to have them. Looking back, what's like one piece of advice you would have given yourself to get to where you are now? Like, you still want this outcome. You want to give yourself advice, though.
I don't know if I would have changed anything. Just because, I don't know, like, yeah, like what you asked before, like, I could have told myself to be kinder to myself.
Sure.
But then I wouldn't have gotten such like great, dark, like poetry and experiences, but maybe come out here sooner. I think things kind of lined up to make it easier for me to come out here during COVID. Like, everything was so cheap, and it was not an easy transition, but definitely a cheaper transition than what it could have been. So, yeah, I don't think I would have changed anything, which feels good to say. Like, looking back, that's something I have to remind myself to do, because I get so caught up in day to day, like, I'm not doing enough, like, I need to help more, I need to accomplish more. But then I look at where I started and like all the things I overcame, and like literally from moving out on my own at 18 to like coming here like by myself at like I was 24. I should be proud of myself.
Yes, the fuck you should.
No.
Yes, you should.
What about you?
Piece of advice. I would tell her to get angry. I still have a hard time letting myself get angry. It's just not an emotion I let sit close to the surface, because I grew up in a house with such big personalities, and a lot of them are very quick to anger. It felt like I needed to be anyone needed to just be the grounded one.
Yeah.
All the time. And so I would like push it down. And when it did find its way up, it was just like one big explosion. Collateral didn't matter. I'll pick up the pieces after I wake up from like whatever possessed me. You know what I mean? And so I would caution past Samone to be more angry. Like, allow herself to feel that and learn how to channel it a little better. Because I don't think there's anything wrong with anger, like as an emotion, especially now that I'm older and I'm trying to learn how to like harness it. It's harnessing it. People don't harness it. They just let their anger run rampant, and it turns into this like, and I'm going to ramble and I'm going to say whatever. And no, I don't care about the repercussions of my actions or the consequences. When it's like, if you took it and you directed it at something, it could be beautiful. It could be art.
It's a powerful emotion.
You know? So be more angry. I think I would have taken a lot of actions faster out of anger in the best way if I just let myself be angry.
Yeah.
Instead of like letting it turn into spite. Because I would do like the spiteful thing. You know?
That's a good one.
Spite?
No, just letting yourself be angry. No, spite's not good.
No, spite's not good.
I still don't know if I would have ended anything earlier, but like letting myself like be angry and maybe like end relationships sooner instead of like giving so many chances, because that does turn to spite.
100%. Boundaries. It's like the learning of boundaries. Like,
yeah.
That may be uncomfortable. Well, it looks like that's not going to happen again. Then is it? You know, it's like,
yeah, speaking up for yourself.
Yeah, how many times you have to let the same thing happen before you're like, all right.
Yeah.
Better at it now.
Oh yeah, but I legit thought I was gonna have to like go to the convenience store next door and borrow their phone, because I call my parents every day and they like freak out if I don't. I was like, oh, my phone's not working, and I can't text them.
No, yeah, because they don't really do that, right?
No,
Their style.
they have flip phones, like they can't.
I still think that's very sweet.
I think it worked out in my favor. But they can't text me all the time.
Like that part.
Like, I'm ready to be a sugar mama. It's fine.
Well, call me.
Only to a girl.
You literally call me. I'm here. Hi. I could use a sugar mama or 2, maybe 3.
You can come take my sugar anytime.
Have you ever had a sugar parent?
A glucose guardian.
A glucose guardian, yes. Have you ever had a glucose guardian?
Kind of. Not necessarily like it was arranged like that, but I've been in relationships where the other person made like significantly more money, so they told me to like chill and yeah. It's nice. I still feel like I have to do something though. Like I would end up like waking up at 6 a.m. and I'm like, I'm bored. Like, oh, I'll make dinner. Like, wait, it's so early. And I'd play like Fable for the rest of the day.
Love Fable.
Yes.
Hell yeah. I had a glucose guardian once.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really did the thing. I was curious. I have this thing where if I get curious enough about something, I'll just do it. Like just to see what happens. And so that was one of those times where I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a profile. I'm going to meet the people. I'll only tell 2 friends. That way somebody knows where I am just before I could share my location.
Wait, how old were they?
They were almost 40.
And you were 19?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were almost 40.
Were they hot?
They're all right. He's like a former military guy, like just got out.
Okay.
Kind of cute, little muscly.
Okay.
But just had like this thing about wanting to get married.
Oh.
And I was like, what the fuck is this marriage stuff you're talking
That's
about?
not very sugar daddy-ish.
No, like I'm not trying to be your wife. I'm just trying to...
I want some sugar.
Yeah, like help put me in college. Question mark. My parents both work and they still can't do it. So can you? And then I realized that's not what I want because then it felt like I had a keeper. And I don't want a keeper. That was like a huge thing I realized really fast. You know, I like to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
That controlling aspect of like, which I felt before, like, oh,
would you
I'm
like
giving
more wine?
Yes, please.
I got you. Go ahead.
I'm giving you like a certain amount of money, so then I can tell you what to do. Like, no, that's not.
And it's like, who the fuck? So after that, I still was like chronically monogamous because I can't help it. And I love relationships and who doesn't want to be chosen? And I'm a young girl with daddy issues. So like, no, like straight up, I have no issue saying that. Because I do, you know, and I'm growing and I'm learning.
We all have some parental issues.
We all
Cheers
got parental issues, literally. Who doesn't? So it felt good to be chosen, but not like that. And then monogamy was cool because you were chosen, but again, I had a keeper. There was like these, I would always gravitate towards the types that wanted to possess something.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know why.
So how many monogamous relationships did you have before you figured out like, oh, I'm not really feeling this?
I think I've always known. I've always known that I didn't want a traditional relationship. Just watching my mom kind of go through it, and I was like, oh, this seems annoying. And she's very passionate, and she's someone who loves very heavy, and she has so many connections from her childhood that still exist. And so I would watch as she would have these male friends that were super duper close to her, but she would have to throw a wall up the second she got in a relationship, and that always irked me. For some, like that part of it always like, irked me.
A wall to other people.
A wall to people of the opposite sex when it came to like her getting a partner, which instantly pissed me off. You'd see it in school all the time, right? You get a boyfriend, all of a sudden, like you only hang out with your girls. You don't talk to your guy friends anymore. Why? What the fuck? A friend
There's
of friends.
Just something like possessive in people. I feel like some kind of animalistic thing you go back on.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I don't like me, no likey. So that's always been a weird thing that stuck with me. So then I would get these possessive partners and I'd make it very clear from the jump of like, well, I have like 6 guy friends that I've known since I was 12 and I don't plan on them going anywhere.
Yeah.
So if you're confident enough to stay, then you're confident enough to stay. If not, you can see your ass, you know.
I'm guessing none of them were confident.
No, I mean, they'd last a while. Like, I was good at having, like, a year, 2 year, 3 year, like, stints with people. Like, I was very good at the long-term thing. And then something would happen where finally it was just like, all right, we're not doing this anymore. No, it's not it anymore. So it was probably when I was 23 that I officially was just like this. If it's not free, like free love vibes, then I don't know if I could rock with it completely. Even if I care about that person so deeply, the possessiveness of it all. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, like, you don't belong to me and I don't belong to you. We're choosing each other and we're choosing to be with each other and put up with each other's bullshit. And like, this is part of my bullshit.
And that's some like personal issues that you have to work on if you're like putting that on your partner of like, oh, you can't hang out with your friends who you've known forever just because they're the opposite sex. Like, because I used to feel like that before, I can admit. But I think about, you know, my first few relationships and I was cheated on. So I feel like that had an impact of me just being like, what are you doing?
Who is that?
Yes. Why did I like make a face?
It's because you felt the anger. The anger came back. Now, when it came to the cheating, was it the physical part that bothered you or the emotional part that bothered you more?
Ooh. Well, I've only kind of experienced physical cheating. I'm not one to like go through someone's phone. I would hear things and rumors, but I have emotionally cheated before. So I'm not sure. I mean, physical cheating fucking sucks. Yeah. I'm sure emotional does too. Yeah. Firsthand, I don't know what the difference of those emotions would be though. I was very upset, especially in high school. Like when it happens, like you're raging with hormones. You're just like, how dare you? How dare you? I think I threw a chair in the art room, like so fucking dramatic for no reason. Well, for a reason. But.
I've emotionally cheated for sure. Been physically cheated on, probably emotionally. I mean, if you're gonna get there, you're gonna get there one way or the other, right?
Right. It probably started with emotional cheating and then turned into physical.
The only reason it felt like cheating to me, though, was because they were secretive about it. They were sneaky. It's that sneaky thing that made me like, why didn't you feel like you couldn't just tell me that you were feeling this other person so then we could have a conversation of like, what are they fulfilling that I'm not? Yeah. And if I really can't fulfill that for you, then like.
Was this in a monogamous relationship?
Yeah. But even then, I was just like, just don't lie. Just don't lie. I don't like a liar. It's hard for me to see past like the deception of it all. And like, oh, well, I didn't lie. I just didn't say anything.
Once you catch someone in their mess, like the lying, the backtracking is crazy. Especially for men, I feel like. The eyes.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about the cats at first, but I like how this is turning out with the little coffins.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love it. I want it. Don't give it.
If she wasn't leaving tomorrow, I'd be like, you can have these.
Fair. Damn it. Lucky duck.
Can't wait until I'm like 50. Oh, dude, 50-year-old me?
Are we gonna have a world of 50? Hopefully.
I'm hopeful that we will have a world when I'm 50. I did not sign on for 20-something, 30-something years. I signed on for fucking 105. So.
105?
105. No cap.
As long as you can still do things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why we teach yoga, Pilates, babe. Keep this body moving, wiggling healthily. We got to work on the nutrition piece, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
I think I would, unless like I could be like physically able to do things and have my mind. I don't know. I'd be good at like 60.
60?
Yeah.
You'd be a hot 60.
Yeah.
So maybe 70? Hang out with me a little longer, bro.
Okay.
like, hang out with me just a little longer, shit.
Just long enough where I can have my little farm of animals to take care of up in the mountains somewhere.
My sister just got chicks. She got 4 little baby chicks. I got to name one. Her name is Cookie. And my nephew, she sent me a video of my little like 1.5-year-old nephew like holding these chicks. And to see a baby holding a baby, and then they had their puppy, like, who's probably about 2, next to my nephew, just kind of like laying there
Just
being
adorable.
a baby. I was like, yo, kids are so cute. And then he literally went from holding it all gentle to plop, smack.
The chick?
Yes, the baby to the chick said, letting you go, drop, smack.
Did the chick survive?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But my sister and her significant other were like, yo, be gentle.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? But why do you think it is that being gentle is not inherent to human? Like, you don't know any better. Like, what
to
is
like
gentle?
a baby.
Yeah, like
you have
what
to
is
be
gentle?
taught.
Same thing with dogs, right? Puppies don't know, like, and you're like, hey, chill, be gentle. Like,
more, I feel like you just have your animal instincts until you're like taught and educated otherwise. Maybe. Till you're shown it back, maybe. If you're not shown that, then you won't know.
So a lot of monkey see, monkey do.
I feel like I was pretty gentle.
As a kid?
Yeah, I didn't cry. Like, wasn't very emotional. Just kind of chilled. My parents said I was an easy baby, which is why I was a rough teenager.
I was a happy baby. Not necessarily easy, just happy.
Yeah.
Just very happy.
Not crying a lot.
No, super friendly. Get kidnapped.
Yes. What?
Yes. Because I was so friendly. It was just like easy for strangers to take me. Because like. So that's why I was like, not easy. I was just happy. Because my mom was always like, where is she?
Oh no.
And I'd be walking off with a stranger. She's like,
I have candy.
Give me my kid. And I was like, oh, sorry, Mom.
Insane.
Yeah. She's like, you don't love us. I was like, I love you so much.
I think I'd be too afraid of like strangers that young to go off.
I still love strangers to this day. I love a stranger. Ask Tim, he'll tell you. Sometimes we'll go out. He's like, why is she talking to strangers? Like, he's like a stranger. I like learning something new. You know, and how you make a friend if you don't talk to a stranger.
That is one thing like I love about you. Like I feel like our Capricorns are very different, and like you will just literally go out and talk to anyone and like bring them over. And honestly, I feel like that's how I met a lot of people. Like as we became friends and got closer.
Thanks, babe.
Because you like bring cool people in your life.
If I'm inspired by you, you got to be a part of my life. Like there's. Period. The end. Like,
I'm just like, hi, I'm Fawn.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Fawn. Come meet my cool friend Fawn. That's where I'm at, you know? It's like, hey, stranger, you want to meet someone cool? Yeah, because you reached out to me, right? You were like, hey, you worked with this photographer. I was a stranger. I could have been a dick. I could have been so mean.
You could have been.
But instead I said, where are you from?
I would have blocked you.
You're so pretty. Where are you from? What's up?
Yeah.
Let's drink wine and watch bad American Idol auditions.
Oh my
God. Fall into the YouTube rabbit hole.
That was amazing.
With your blue hair, bluish gray hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like black and blue hair.
Whole different person. I was so fascinated and intimidated by you when you came through that door for the first time. Oh
really?
Yeah, intimidated in the best way. Intimidation is not always bad. Like, no, I was like, whoa, she's tall. She's gorgeous.
I probably had my platforms on.
You did.
But I took them off like, okay.
Yeah, we were not
height.
the same height. You're still tall. Tall, beautiful, pretty yourself. Like, you were what I would imagine my version of Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim would be like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a compliment.
Not so much on skates, because I can't skate, and I can't be bowling with somebody that can skate. Like, so, very much that. And I was like, I don't even know if we're going to have anything in common now that I see her in person. Like, we might be starkly different. No. So similar. So similar. It was really nice. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for coming on.
Of course.
Thank you for continuing to, like, push me, inspire me, pull me out of my holes when I'm deep in them.
Thank you for doing that too. And being so supportive.
Always. Give me love. Give me love.
Without
So that we
spilling
can
more.
dance it out. Oh yeah, music can go back on. We done now, baby. All right. Well, Fawn Winters, that's my girl. As we talked about in the episode, she was one of the first friends I made in Los Angeles in general, has been somebody who's been championing me, and I've been championing her since we've met. We just had our 4-year friendiversary on the 10th of this month, actually. I mean, we celebrated with a nice, cozy Italian dinner. But as far as our episode goes, it was our first. And so we were testing things out, really trying to figure out if we were creating the right environment. And as she came in, and to see her reaction and to hear her feedback afterwards of just how warm and supported she felt, how taken care of she felt, I couldn't have gone better. And then to have the conversations about what freedom felt like for her, coming from being an only child and having very religious parents, growing up in a more conservative place in Connecticut, being one of very few mixed children, it was nice to get to hear her perspective on life. And she will, hopefully, come back and chat further, because I think there's a lot more that we could dive into, especially with our difference in dynamic when it comes to how we appear racially, right? Like, she is a mixed woman, she is a Black woman, but you wouldn't recognize that. And so I'd love to have a further conversation about what it is to be passing and what that could look like. But outside of that, I loved our conversation. It was very much indicative of us and how we roll. We're very, I'm gonna let you relax and exist in the space as you need to relax and exist in the space, and only say the things that you feel compelled to say. And it was a great first episode for that reason.